Hello, everyone. It is good to see you. Obviously, I'm just gonna have a little bit of small chat, make sure things are working. Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me all right? Guys having a good season? Give me some small talk so we can let us know everything's working all right. But for those of you that are watching the VOD, watching the replay, if you guys want to skip to my thoughts, feel free. There's going to be timestamps below. As always, we always do this every single season, so subscribe if you just like this type of content where we talk about the patch. I always wait till it drops live because I don't know if they're going to change anything. Sometimes they do, and they wait until launch day to tell us. So I like to make sure everything's out before I do the patch notes and just give my thoughts on things. So we'll do patch notes first, then we'll talk about Angela, then we'll play some games. So that's usually how these streams go. And that's pretty much how it's gonna go from there. What's up, Victor? What's up, Lauren? What's up, Adolfo? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? You guys doing okay? Once I get the green light from you guys, I'll start. Just because I know sometimes I get a little chatty, I get a little lengthy when I speak on things. I haven't looked at the notes. However, my Discord, if you guys haven't joined, link in the description below. My Discord stays live talking about patch notes in my face. So, what's up, Drawn? What's up? No worries. Hello. All right, let's go ahead and get started. And we are going to just and I'll read your chat, of course, but if I'm in the middle of explaining or talking, I don't want to stop because I don't want to ruin it again, it's a video too. It's for the people that are just, wanting to watch it, or maybe they're cleaning the house, going somewhere, whatever. So it's a little bit more cohesive for them if they're not actually looking at the screen and what I'm saying. So that's why I don't typically hop around when I do these, and I try to be a little bit more straightforward and have meaningful pauses. But you know what else is meaningful? Hitting that like button. I'm just saying, it takes 2 seconds. Hit that bad boy. Let's roll until I talk about your character. I know some of y'all be getting super mad. I talk about your character. All right, balance notes. So I've had my experience the last 2 seasons, or not 2 seasons. Well, last season. Do you want to count it as 2? I think it's just an extension of the first, of the half. I'm gonna just say last 3. Okay, 3.5 and 3 is the same. So last season, season 3 and 3.5. I haven't had a lot of issues with heroes per se. I will say that a lot of the problems that I had were player behavior. If there were some heroes that I would like to see getting nerfed, Magic, she's broken. I just don't like that character. I don't care what you guys say. Iron Fist, another broken character that should not exist. Black Panther is hit or miss, because that character is one of those characters where if he's good, he's unbeatable. But if he's bad, then it's kind of okay, dude. So I would actually I think a lot of dive heroes in general are very strong. Captain America, Hulk. Just dive in general in this game is strong because there's not a lot of tools to get rid of dive without the team communicating very well or without everybody knowing how to deal with the dive. The thing is also really broken right now. So just anything that can hop in is unbelievably strong. And either they should attack these characters or they should add more characters that can easily deal with them. When they add characters like Ultron, as an example, as an anti-dive character, Ultron can't really... I think they're trying to balance what's cool and what's functional, because they didn't really mean to hop into the game they didn't mean for this game to be competitive. They kind of wanted it to be, casual. But when they do things like that, it's very hard to make a character fun, but also make the character compete with other characters. You know what I mean? Especially at high levels. So you have things like Ultron, which is great for dive melee heroes. But what tends to happen is then you're going to need 3 healers, right? Because Ultron doesn't have an AoE heal. Now, it can work. Don't get me wrong. I think every healer can do 2. But it's so inefficient. And so if we're going to continue to make characters that can handle other characters, we need to not make it so that they're locked into having 3 of one role or they can only do one specific thing. That is really where my pain points have been. this past season 3 and 3.5, it hasn't really been much other than just dive being very obnoxious and nobody knows what to do unless you are all on comms or unless everybody understands exactly what to do. There's like the thing or the Hulk can just go to your backline, bro. Everybody ignores him. I've actually watched replays where 2 DPS sees the thing on the healers, but he's so hard to get off or take out. You need everybody to focus that character, and like he doesn't get focused. So yeah, I would like to see a lot of the changes be more dictated towards dive, because dive it's been obnoxious for a very long time, and I play dive characters, and I know it's obnoxious. And I wonder how long it's going to go until we can address them. Maybe it's this, but I think based off what I heard, it's not going to be. What's up, Cam? Good to see you. Hello, hello, and of course, hello to any lurkers. Let's get started. So Captain America. Captain America damage output is getting slightly downgraded. Remove the team up anchor bonus 5%. So I'm curious, because a lot of people, when we're talking about buffs and nerfs, people kind of over exaggerate, especially when they talk about the 5% thing, because it's kind of like a placebo effect. But Cap, I believe, took 7 hits or 6. Why are they trying to show skins? Why are they trying to show skins in the lobby? Why are they trying to show skills and practice? But when I did before he got the 5%, I tested, and then after the 5%, I tested, and the dude did the same amount of damage. The hits, it's exactly the same. It's barely noticeable. The only time you'll notice the 5% damage is if you're leaving someone with like a sliver of HP. But that's generally kind of like it. So when you see them say we removed 5%, we added 5%, it's not as much as y'all think it might be. And I know a lot of Captain America players came to my Discord and in my comments, they're like, bro, Cap. And I'm like, it's not that serious. It's alright, he cool. He's still the same dude he was before. I still think he's garbage at high ranks, but you know, it is what it is. Next we have Doctor Strange. So Doctor Strange reduced Maelstrom of Madness cooldown from 8 seconds to 6, which is that just seems massive. And then reduced base health from 600 to 575. Ugh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, bros. Wait. Oh, they're saying but he's still anchor. Okay. I don't. Bro, in my mind, I'm like, bro, he doesn't have anchor. It's just squishy, but he's anchor, so it's all right. That's fine. I still don't like that though, because all these characters that are divers, again, they sit on Strange for quite some time, and they also make it. What's up, Ramazan? Good to see you. Nash, hello. Papa was like, what? Yeah. I was like, they're squishy. But what tends to happen is, like, if he's caught, he's KO'd. The bonus HP allowed it so that if he's caught, he could get away with a little bit of HP. But now, like, should Emma grab this dude, you're probably 100% KO'd instead of getting away with a sliver. If Angela were to push you, well, guess what? Unless you can fly out before getting freaking kidnapped by Wolverine, probably gonna get KO'd. So I don't really know what that's about. I think this character definitely needs to be tanky because there's just so much damage in this game in general. That's a very interesting change. Now, when it comes to the Maelstrom of Madness cooldown, I think that's fine. Do I have practice? Oh, no, I don't. Okay, there we go. I think that's fine because a lot of the times you be in a situation, if you play Strange, where you would like walk up, because you want to attack, but if you get to max stacks, right, it's like you're debating, do I just like not use it, or like what do I do? And then when you use it, it's on cooldown for a very, very long time, and should a fight break out right after you did that, you lost, right? Whereas I like this version more because let's just say I did do my Maelstrom because I'm trying to break open a point, right? So I'm doing my thing, whatever. I pop, go around the corner, pop them, come back. Well, I like that by time I get it again, it'll be back up. a lot of the times I'd run into a situation where it'd be back, it wouldn't be up, but I would have my thing at max stacks. And I'm just like, bro, what do I do? So I think that's a great change for Doctor Strange. It doesn't really make or break him. It's more of a quality of life thing to me. And more of a way for him to break open points or break open defenses a lot more consistently. If old Doctor Strange, which was 8 seconds, just walked at you, he doesn't need to Maelstrom twice to KO you, right? He just walks in, boom, you're done. So I think this is just more of him being able to brawl a little bit more rather than just him being on timeout for 8 seconds, because that was really ridiculous. I didn't like it. Next, you have Emma. Ooh, God. All right, what we're doing with her. Increase Diamond Form cooldown from 15 seconds to 18 seconds necessary. Reduce telepathic pulse energy gain when hitting shields from 10 seconds to 5. Is that her passive? She got that off shields, bro?
I proudly wear the X, even when it.
Wow, I didn't even know that she got that off shields. I guess I never really thought about it. I didn't really care, but that's interesting. Why? Like, realistically thinking, if you're shielding it, we're not even gonna get into context. We're not even gonna get into context. Group walls, I understand, but shields doesn't really make much logical sense to me. I feel like that shouldn't be acceptable. That's good. Both of those changes are actually really good. Emma right now, or before these changes, even I think still after these changes, she's a little bit too forgiving and she's a little bit strong for not having to really space out much, right? Pretty much how Emma worked. Probably still works, really. If she just kind of runs you down. Or she just does this and just runs you down. That's all she does. Right, and then whenever you do something stupid, she'll grab you. You know what I mean? And then she probably won the fight. But adding the extra diamond makes, like, adding the extra seconds to the diamond makes you have to think about it more. And also adding the reduction to the shields. I think it's massive for something like Strange, because she would just run down Strange. And I really did not like going into that matchup because I have to constantly hide when I started to see it getting a little bit too strong. You know what I mean? And so I have to chill out. But the fact that it's slower means I can straight up fight her for a little bit and then dip out. So I'm actually really happy for that change. I think she'll continue to get nerfed because she is just ridiculous. But that's just the design that they made for that character. It's hard to balance something that they already made very strong on design. So I wonder how this is going to continue to kind of go down. All right, next we got Penny Parker. Not even a character without the team up. So she definitely needs some love. Spider Drone new effect. Now slows hit enemies by 8% for 2 seconds. Each hit stacks. Okay, I was like 8%. It's not really that much. But bro, I was like, that's not a lot. What is? Then I just kept reading. Each stack resets the slow period, stacking up to 40%. That is something. Reduce Spider Drone release interval during ultimate ability. Oh, that's huge. That's actually very huge. Hold up. The slow is kind of okay. I don't think many characters in this game care about slows. I'm trying to think. You guys have any ideas? I don't think many characters care about being slowed. Like, should you be a character that is going melee, you don't really worry about being slowed, right? Like, what do you have? You have Thor. I mean, you have, not Thor. You have Hulk that just jumps around. I mean, I guess the slow is something if you're trying to catch up. Thor's gonna just dash, fly up. Strange isn't really gonna get that close regardless. Emma, I don't think she's slowed in diamond form. Thing just runs. Cap doesn't get slowed. It doesn't really do much. That one's interesting to me. The only way that like helps is when she ults. But like without the nest? I mean, just with the nest and not without ult, I don't think it really does much. Like, who's gonna actively walk into it? But when she does this, oh, it's gaming. Oh, it's gaming. And I do like that they're dropping it way more now. Like, she's gonna be a problem. This ult's gonna be so good. This ult's gonna be disgusting, bro. Oh man. You know what I see? I see that she's gonna get nerfed to compensate for this. And what they're gonna do is they're going to increase how long it takes her to get ult charge to compensate for that. Because that is kind of broken. And I don't even need to see it in play to know it's broken. Dude, that thing is just, that's strong. That is strong. Just be running through people? That's strong, bro. So that's gonna get nerfed. But especially with Rocket Nest, oh yeah, that's getting nerfed. That ain't gonna last long. Abuse this while you can, penny players, because I promise it's getting nerfed. There ain't no way. Some heroes have movement on CDs, so it might affect them. I just think most heroes that get close don't really have to worry about slows. It must just be a few people. Requiem, hello. I just won with magic, and the Pierce attack is so good. I hit everyone in a tight space. Let's go. Broken character, but let's go. All right, let's talk about Thor. So Thor increased movement speed during ultimate. Ooh. Oh, wait a second. Hold up. That's actually kind of nice. Wait, that's actually kind of nice. Hold up. Okay, that's kind of... Yeah, this guy about to be a problem. Bro, this guy about to... He's already a problem. In every single season I said he was broken. He's really about to be a problem. After ultimate ability lands, stun surrounding enemies? What the frick? Wait. What are we doing? What are we doing with this game anymore? Man, I want to see it without KO'd. Oh, I guess I could just walk back, huh? I was going to change it, but... Oh my goodness gracious. Forget it. I'm just going to get... That's... For context, I'm pretty sure...
It's almost clobbering time.
I'm pretty sure the stun duration is similar to the thing. On land, not in the air. Who thought that was a good idea? All right, next. What's going on with this game? And every season, there's always some like outlandish thing happening. It's like, why? I feel like there's no reasoning behind a lot of these things. It's just we're doing it to do it. We're just doing it to do it. On land, it's only 1 second. I'm pretty sure. In the air, but that's not really a stun. I guess that is kind of a stun. But I'm just saying on the ground when they're stuck there, it's about 1 second. But I don't... That's wild. Bro, I don't know. The Penny Parker change, I like it, but I don't really like it with Rocket. That's a little overkill, but I do think she needs it. Thor's movement speed buff, I think that was necessary. But having a stun is just a little ridiculous. I'd have to see how that one would work. No, that's ridiculous. Bro, what? Hold up. Hold up. Like, what is the... Is the AoE of the slam considered the circle? Or is it fixed? I'd have to probably look it up. But let's just say, like, I go up really high, right? And that's my AoE. Oh, it looks fixed. I swear it wasn't like that before. Has it always been fixed? Thor mains, let me know. Back in season 0, was it always fixed like that? Am I crazy? Or is my mind playing tricks? That is fixed. Wait, no, it's not. Okay, hold on. Let me actually do math. Wait, no, it's not fixed. It's not fixed. It is a little bigger. Wait, Jesus. Hold Hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, we're gonna do it from this square. All right, now we're gonna look straight up. I think I move a little bit though. I don't think you actually go straight up. I might have to just ascend. Yeah, I think I move. All right, I'm gonna just ascend. Call it a day. Oh my God. Stay on the, there you go. All right. It does get a little. I'm not crazy. I am crazy. Bro, nah. That thing used to be bigger. Nah. That thing used to be bigger the higher you're up. I'm not getting fooled. I'm not getting fooled, bro. Nah. I'm not getting fooled. Bro, back to season 0, there's some scammers. There's some scammers. But regardless though, a full circle stun is kind of ridiculous. The thing is, it's not like it doesn't make him better. I'm just kind of like on the why spectrum. You know what I mean? Like, why do we do it? What's up, Kato? I wish that they would add kind of like why they do stuff to their patch notes so I can understand, because that just seems very outlandish to me. It just seems very like, it's just more for people to have to worry about. I don't know. But I guess if you're a squishy character, you're KO'd regardless. I guess if I think about it in that spectrum, if you're a squishy hero, like, you don't survive. Let's get somebody like Wolf. I think he's one of the tankier ones. Or is it Mr. Fantastic? Who's the tankiest DPS? I think it's Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, it is.
My
okay.
ultimate goal is simple. Solve everything.
Or is it Bucky? I think Bucky has the same. Anyway, all right. So I think realistically, if you get caught and you're a squishy character, you're probably KO. Yeah, you are. So this is more of something for like tanks. Because I will say tanks would ignore Thor if he did this. And we would just eat it. Because it's kind of like, bro. I mean, we're not just going to sit in it for that long. But at least it makes it so like if you're healing it, the tank, he can kind of open up. He can open up the fight for people. So I guess in that regard where it's like, okay, if you're a squishy, you're KO'd anyway, you shouldn't have been under it. And if you're a tank, we're just giving him a little bit of an extra oomph. That makes more sense. I just really wish they wrote it out for me and I didn't have to figure it out myself. Because it really just, at face value, it seems like such a weird thing to change, you know what I mean? But like after you dissect it, you understand like, all right, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, next we have Black Panther. Reduce bonus health gained when striking vibranium marked enemies with Spirit Ring from 30 to 25. Cool. Reduce base health from 30. Ooh. My boy is very squishy. I don't really think this is going to change much, though. That's hard. All right, so there's like two sides of this coin. The first side is that people can't hit Black Panther anyway. So like this doesn't do anything. I want his speed reduced or making it so that it's harder for him to actually do his combo. The fact that you can throw a spear and it's freaking a grenade launcher size blast is kind of ridiculous. That makes no sense, bro. Like, what is that? Who thought this was cool? So if they made it so it had to be a little bit more like connected to the target, for it to work, I think that would do a lot more for a lot of players, giving them the ability to outplay. But it also doesn't mean Black Panther's nerfed. It just means the players need to play better. That's all. I think if they did that, because a lot of Black Panthers just do this. They don't even look, bro. They just, that's what they do. Don't even look, bro. You might think that they're looking, but the thing about a character like this is he's very 1, 2, 3. He's very like, there's a word for it and I cannot think of it right now. And I had it as I was talking, but I forgot it. Sequential? Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't think it is. But he's always doing the same thing. So people who think like, oh, this Black Panther player is amazing. He's so fast. His camera is insane. All he's doing is memorizing it. I know that if I throw a spear, I don't have to aim. It's an AoE blast. I dash. I know I need to turn my camera halfway and dash again. I know I need to turn my camera halfway, dash again. Like, it's not hard. And so I think they need to make it so that it is more to this character than just kind of like spam. What they did here is they made it so he's squishier, but if players in lower rank can't hit the target anyway, it doesn't matter how squishy you make the character. He is still a problem. For high rank though, this dude does get caught quite often. I will say, like, this is a big nerf to like high rank Panther players, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Like, this guy is gonna get smacked and deleted. But in lower ranks, it's kind of more what I'm thinking about, and casual play, because that's really what they're focused on. I don't know why we don't slow him down a little bit or make it so he's a little bit harder to play to compensate for the fact that this dude is extremely fast. But it's still something. It's something. I just think that it needs to be. I just think it needs to be in a different direction than lowering his HP, because I don't think that's the problem, and I don't even think Panthers want their HP lowered. Like, you could solve all of this by just doing something like that. Hope with this change is that low rank Panthers will be less oppressive, but in high ranks you can still play and make use of the team up. I wasn't really focused on the team up. I was just focused on him. When I do the patch notes, I'm just kind of speaking strictly on the character themselves, not actually the team up. I don't think they should nerf and buff the team ups just because it doesn't make much sense, in my opinion. If you're not always going to have it present in the game, why is that what we're looking at, nerfing and buffing? A team up should be, in my opinion, an addition, a bonus. It shouldn't be, we're giving you this, but we're taking away something else. I mean, the character didn't opt into the team up. They forced it on them. You know what I mean? I just don't think that's a great way to go about it for and I don't even like Black Panther because I hate going against this character. But I do know that kind of sucks. Like, you removed survivability from a character when survivability isn't really the issue here. It's the speed and it's the ability to just do his combo without actually having to aim. It's kind of, his hitboxes are too big. There you go. So I feel like they kind of got punished just because they decided to force the team up. I'm a fair guy. I might not like Black Panther, but I could definitely see if some Panther players are upset about that for sure. Next, Blade. I already knew this guy was gonna get a buff. Increase ancestral sword damage per single slash from 22 to 24. This is going to be huge. Giga huge. Like, giga. It doesn't seem that much. That is a pretty big change. That's actually massive. Magic. Deleted from the game. Nope. I seen removed, but I didn't see from the game. Unfortunate. All right. What we got? Magic loses her team up anchor bonus, but gets a whole arsenal upgrade to compensate. Remove team up anchor bonus of 15% damage. Reduce charge time required for maximum damage from 1.8 to 1.2. I. Magic slash effect now pierces Y. She was already broken. I just wanted to throw that out there. Like, people think Magic wasn't broken. Magic is stupid. Like, it's worse than Iron Fist, but at least Magic requires. Jesus, she's so stupid. But Iron Fist is stupid too. They're both so stupid. Anyway, increase soul sword damage from 65 to 75. That seems like a pretty big jump. Increase Eldritch Whirl damage from 45. Increase Demon's Rage. I feel like the Demon Rage damage is kind of like meh, because that thing is going to wipe a team regardless. Increase melee normal damage from 30 to 40. During Dark Child Ultimate, increase Eldritch Whirl single hit damage from 35 to 45, and Umbral Incursion damage from... Why? These guys are crazy. All right, Magic. Can we still be stupid? Let's see. Let's see. So there's two things that I dislike about Magic. First off is the brainless combo for a 250 HP target. I don't like that, but let's see if she can still do it. So realistically, yeah, it's still pretty easy to do it. And then how much would it be? How much would it be? Luna's 350, yeah? How much would it be on Luna? So if I just did... It's kind of similar. Wait a second, huh? That's kind of... Huh. That's kind of weird. I didn't realize it was similar. Did this change that? Because I was doing... Oh, it's not. All right. All right. I was like, dude, that shouldn't KO. I know for a fact it shouldn't KO. But it will KO her. I messed up. But it will KO her. Because I was like, there's no way she's 350. If she's 250 and they both survive with the same amount of HP. That makes no sense. And now... Wait a second. Did they buff her? Hold up. I didn't get to her notes yet. But did they give her more HP? And now... Ooh, let's go. That's actually huge, bro. It does suck that it charges up. It charges up faster, though. So that kind of sucks. Oh, but you know what? I didn't even do the right combo. I'm actually kind of griefing you guys. Hold on. Okay. All right. I lied. I lied. But does it combo... Does it KO Luna, though? It does. Well, so much for that. Still busted. Still stupid. Still a dumb character. Dude, I don't care which way you want to slice the coin. The fact that she could do this is just, it's just ridiculous. It's actually so stupid. Okay, anyway, so we allowed it so that her discs charge. Her cooldown goes up if she... Jesus, that is ridiculous, bro. What y'all thinking? So let's just kind of burn through them. Because I'm curious to see how much she gets back off of it. So just hitting one. That's not too bad. But what if she just smacks 3? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What happens if she smacks 3, though?
Double kill! The soul sword feeds.
This character is freaking stupid, bro. I don't even want to talk about her no more. Let's next this. Goodness gracious. Moon Knight. Moonblade now holds up to 2 charges. Each taking 6 to reset. Oh, really? Okay, that's kind of nice. Okay, that's nice, bro. That's nice, bro. I don't even go front. Whoever thought about that one, give him a raise. That's actually insane. This is super good.
Here they come.
I can only imagine the animation cancels this guy could do. Oh, it doesn't reset your auto attack, does it? No. I guess it kind of, you got to be on point though. It kind of does. Like you got to do it quick. You got to be really quick. So if I wanted to, I don't really think it's going to do much for his assassination, but I think it does a great thing for team fights. And securing KOs, because a lot of targets would walk away with a little bit of HP. So if the Moon Knight's really good at sniping, oh, this is huge, bro. This is a really good change. I'm actually happy for Moon Knight players here. You guys deserve that one. You guys deserve that one for sure. Next, you have Psylocke. Decrease the retrieve damage of shurikens per hit from 12 to 8? Dang, that's a hit.
Demons, yokai, and villains.
It's necessary though. This character is
Fought
dumb.
by my blade.
Like,
The same.
I ain't even go front. I mean, I say a lot of characters are dumb. I know. You guys probably like, Poppin', every character is dumb. Well, are they not? But I will say this character is very strong. Like, this character can one bang tanks. It's kind of ridiculous how much surprise damage she does.
That hurt.
So, I actually think that it was a good call. Like, if you've ever tanked into a Psylocke and they know how to play Psylocke, they'd probably get you from like half HP and you're like, how? She does that much damage. Not even flanking, just being in the front line. So I think it was necessary. Not much to say about it. I still think this character is extremely strong and she will remain to be because of the design of the character. Assassins in games are typically very, very strong. And I don't think this is going to do much other than just making it so that people can have a little bit more wiggle room to counterplay. But it's not going to do as much. Let's see. Scarlet Witch can now be healed by teammates during Mystic Project. Finally! Why was that not even a thing? Literally, I hated that. She'd get low, and she'd get low and she'd phase out, bro. And I'm just wasting heals because I can't hit her. So it's cool that she's allowed to get healed through that now. Increase reality erasure. So it's a one-hit KO now. I mean, unless you're a specific heroes, you most likely were getting one shot anyway. This just guarantees that tanks will get one shot. But very rarely do I see tanks survive. Very rarely. Like, not many Scarlet Witch players just go up to a high HP tank and it's not happening. It just allows for consistency across the board. New effect now pulls in nearby enemies during What? I didn't even see that. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. This is what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes I just be like, why? Who? Why? Do you have to be at the start? Okay, like how hard is it to get out though? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's similar to like a invisible woman pool. So I guess it helps. I don't know, bro. I feel like if they use it right, you're not escaping. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I have to see it in play, cause it just seems like if you do it right, you're gonna get some wipes repeatedly. That's very interesting. I mean, you still have the Doctor Strange shield and disruptions and all of that, so it's not crazy, but it definitely is something to think about.
And so it begins.
It's definitely something to think about. All right, next we have Squirrel Girl. Doreen is less of a menace from afar. Reduce burst acorn damage from 110 to 100. That's fine. Increase the hit damage of Squirrel Blockade. I didn't even know it did damage. Actually, yeah, I did. I got a KO from it, and then I was like, huh? I really didn't know until I seen it, that it did damage. I guess that's fine.
Well, so I have
Increase mammal bond cooldown?
I'm not a mutant. And,
Is
and
it-
please
I don't
don't
even know
ask
what
me
that
questions
is.
'cause I
What are the-
don't know.
Okay, so. Wow. Okay. Yeah, they kind of gutted her. I'm not gonna lie. From what I heard from Discord, it's more about the damage. It wasn't about her. They kind of gutted her a little bit.
So mad at me.
I mean, you still 3-shot bang, so it's not even a problem. I'm pretty sure. Oh my goodness gracious. Pretty sure it's for that. I think she's still busted. The thing about this character is like, I think character-wise, she's not that strong. But because players don't know how to position away from this character, she just kind of gets away with just shooting them. You know what I mean? Like, let's just say there's a Luna right there, and the tank is fighting here. Well, she's gonna try to heal from that spot, and Squirrel Girl's just gonna light her up. And then they complain Squirrel Girl's broken. It's like, bro, you're just allowing yourself to get popped. What are you? Why don't you stand somewhere else? You know what I mean? But I think during the fight, a lot of strategists don't really understand. They think they need to heal the tank versus keep themselves alive. So they do a lot of positional errors just because the tank does something super aggressive. But I don't think this changes that much other than her ability to get away. Like, she can't just be spamming no more. I'm kind of shocked. I wonder what led them to do that specific thing with the acorn, with the mammal bond. That's very interesting to me. Okay, Winter Soldier. Trooper's Fist's new effect. Second Strike now applies a 1-second debuff to enemies hit, preventing them from using mobility. Wait, why? Bro, if you've ever played any dive character in the Bucky, you know how scary this character is. They just said, let's get scarier, bro. 1-second debuff. Good luck. I guess he could still move and run away. But bro, I'm thinking mobility abilities would include flight, yeah? So if Doctor Strange just managed to get hooked, my man is chilling for 1 second. Bro, that's a long time. If the thing comes in,
comes first.
He can't.
Even when it's Johnny.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. Bucky about to be a terror. Oh. Oh. That man nasty. He's already super hard at anti-dive, bro. All right, Invisible Woman. Increase slow effect to enemies passing through Guardians from 30% to 35%. Why? That thing is super strong. Increase invisibility boundary healing per second from 165 to 180. Slows enemies within range. Okay, that's actually pretty nasty. I was kind of curious why they didn't do that in the first place, to be honest. I'm not even gonna front. Like, not even trying to be that guy, but I really wasn't sure why that wasn't a thing in the first place. Is it only initial? I can't tell if it's initial or if they are permanently slowed. Oh, that's initial. So it basically works just like her it works just like her shield that she has. You walk through the shield, it'll slow you. Ult is the same way. You walk in, it'll slow you. You walk out, it'll slow. That's broken. I'm not gonna lie, this ult could probably start picking off players now. Like, imagine she just jumps in and you try to run for your life and she just slows you. Oh, you cooked. You cooked, bro. We're about to have some good Invisible Woman ultimates now. That's cool. That's a good one. I actually really like that one too. All right, next we have Jeff. So this is something that I pitched a long time ago. I say pitched like I was like, hey, NetEase, I think. But I was actually saying this in season like 0 or season 1, where I was like, he can't. This character is a throw. Like, this character sucks. He cannot compete with anything. He is garbage. There are some moments where he is pretty decent on certain maps or certain situations, but like overall, character is bad. So I was like, the only thing that they can really do, even like, he was bad at pre-rework and he's still bad post-rework because there's not really much adjustments made to make him relevant. But I was like, well, what they could do is make his ult have an AoE, so it kind of does something. So that's kind of cool. I thought that it should be, the timer should extend based off the length Or the length of the timer should be based off how many people you eat, but I don't think they went there yet. So let's see. That's a really long time. Wait a second. So it lasts as long as you stay in? No, okay, it just lasts forever. That's a long time. It's very small though. What I also don't like is he can't choose where he puts it. Bro, you just kind of have to. I guess for the most part, Jeff doesn't get hurt mid ult animation. So if you're like, well, I just want to go up there and heal, like you can. This is kind of some big brain Jeff gameplay though. I don't think it really makes him better. I think he's still a throw pick, but it doesn't even seem like it's healing for that much. For 10 for 100 per second? Huh? What happens if I increase the healing though? If I give them this? I still think this character's a throw pick. Anything higher than freaking Grandmaster, bro, don't play Jeff. Like, the character is not good. I don't know why they only gave him 100. That's really weird to me. Because if you think about it, when Jeff ults, he's not healing you. And then many times, Jeff, especially in high rank, bro, he comes out and he just gets obliterated instantly. So you don't heal for the duration of whatever this is. And then you get KO'd and you're off the map for 10 seconds and you got to come all the way back. They should have made that longer so that when he gets deleted, he's like, I don't know. I don't know, bro. This character sucks. As much as they like to have him be the front page, this character is just not good. Unfortunately, he's good for like casual and for fun and whatnot, but like at a high rank, the character is kind of not it. I was actually very hopeful when you guys were talking about it in my Discord. Zach says, I wanted a tidal wave that heals the teammates and damages. That would be insane. I feel like they're gonna have a character that does that. That's crazy. Yeah, I think the character is fine for like fun. And as I said, I was kind of hopeful for what you guys were saying in the Discord. You guys were like, the pool, it's crazy. But this is why I don't usually react to things until I see it live, because sometimes a lot of changes just get kind of blown out of the water without you seeing it first. This is not that great. And maybe if it did some tick damage, it's better. Don't get me wrong, it's better. But what I think is going to happen is it's going to bait Jeff players, especially inexperienced ones, to just ult like that when they have it. But it doesn't heal enough to sustain through something like C and D. Like, I'm going to test something real quick. I'm just going to test something real quick. We're going to have Iron Man pop me a few times. And we're going to see how much damage I take when he starts lighting me up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, this guy's, anybody in that circle is cooked. That heal is nothing. That heal is absolutely nothing. They need to up that. They need to up that. Ah! Not only are you gonna make the Jeff think that it's okay to just walk in and ult for no reason just to put heals on the ground, effectively wasting his ultimate. But then you're just gonna bait him into doing it at the wrong time, meaning that he's gonna get one shot out of it anyway. I don't know, bro. Oh, not like this. That's what's gonna happen to him. That literally is a reenactment right then and there. Holy. That's crazy. This character is kind of like a gimmick. Okay, next character, Loki. Reduce illusion damage and healing ratio from 100% to 80%. Reduce God of Mischief ultimate shapeshift period from 15 seconds to 12 seconds if using an active duration ability. Reduce shapeshift residual period after. Oh, okay, that's actually really strong. That's good. That's a good nerf. Damage and healing ratio from 100% to 80%. It's not really that much. Like, I feel like some Loki players might be kind of like, oh my god, my character. It's not that much. It's not that much. He will still do the job with 3 clones. It just makes it so he's more bearable. I think the thing about Loki, which this should have been a thing in the first place, but I think the thing about Loki is that when you have 3 healers, he's not really a healer. He's just a DPS that heals, which is kind of, it's very hard to deal with. It's like Ultron, but better. So I think this is necessary. So that way, if we do have 3 healers with Loki, it doesn't feel so painful to go against. Like, he shouldn't be able to just solo people. Just because he has clones. I mean, he still will be because it's not that much of a nerf. But again, it just feels a little better. Just a little better. Just a little better. Okay.
They are in front of us, idiots.
The healing ult does last as long as it's underground. As long as he's underground. It lasts for the full duration. Jeff goes over. Yeah, but I think you guys are looking at it like in an ideal world, Jeff will get blown up. He doesn't get a chance to swallow people. Like, if you watch anything, like I said, about Grandmaster or above, Jeff is not swallowing players. He might get one, but for the most part, he's not swallowing teams at all. They will dodge it. He will get shot out of it. He is not a good character. And the worst part is they always stay on Jeff when that happens. So you just lose the match because you have a character that doesn't have good heals and he doesn't have an ultimate because he keeps getting KO'd out of it. So like I said, I don't know. What I will say that does though, revisiting Jeff real quick, if he wants to eat inside of Cloak and Dagger's ultimate, he doesn't have to worry about being, like, he can heal while being underground and in his pool. So it's more of like a selfish Jeff thing, in my opinion. But as far as team, no. He's still not a good character. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. It's crazy because they put a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? They put a lot of attention on Jeff. Like merchandise, comics, their game. They put a lot of attention on this character. To not have him be a good character is a little bit wild. But I don't know how you would make this character better without like just redoing his entire kit. And I don't know how hard that is because I don't code games. But I would assume if you can build this character from the ground up again, might be a lot harder than just clicking a few buttons for sure. So maybe they do have something planned down the line, just not yet. Okay. Luna Snow. Reduce fate of both worlds ultimate duration from 12 seconds to 10 seconds. Not that much. I remember someone was telling me that they were gonna nerf Luna Snow ultimate, and I was like, if it's like 2 seconds, it's not gonna matter. And that's exactly what they did. It's 2 seconds. But that's nothing. 10 seconds is forever. This is enough to get a pick. She's perfectly fine. She's the exact same that she was before. It just makes it more bearable. Like, these are just some like bearable changing patches. They're not really like, well, with the strategist, I mean, they're not really like this character sucks now type of like change. It's just kind of like, okay. Mantis movement moves from nature's favor, now decays to 0 over 2 seconds after being hit instead of, okay, that's big. That's big, bro. Cause she's 250 HP hero. Like 250 HP heroes need more wiggle room. because there's way too many characters that could just one bang these guys when they play. So I really like that. This is really cool. That is really cool. Yo, kudos. Again, a raise for whoever thought about that. It seems so small, like it doesn't matter, but that's pretty freaking big. That's pretty freaking big, man. Okay. Ultron, ultimate ability, new effect, deals 125% damage to bonus. I literally asked for that. I said there should be a hero that drops bonus HP. Like piercing. That's crazy. Are we talking about bonus HP like additional HP? Or are we talking about bonus HP like overshield? Let me see. It's overshield. So that means when like Luna starts ulting, he can just burn her. Yo. That's toxic. I really want him to be able to be capable of doing 2-2-2 a lot more. Like he could do it, but if your team is very aggressive and they don't know how to sit for 2 seconds, they'll get mowed down. But I actually don't think Ultron is that bad of a 2-2-2 healer. Actually, I don't think any healer is other than Jeff. But the main reason for Jeff is because his ult is useless. And a lot of Jeff players don't play the character correctly at all. And yeah, Jeff just sucks. But like for the other healers though, it's possible to run 2-2-2 and I like to see that. They've been buffing Adam, they've been buffing Mantis, they've been buffing Ultron. They're trying to make it so that these healers can actually play the game and compete. That's what we need. Don't know why we decided to approach the game from a standpoint of like, well, we allow players to pick whatever roles they want to and form whatever comps they want to. So let's make some characters that off-roll so that way it forces players to have to make a comp around that. No. Every character, in my opinion, should be centered around 2-2-2 and make adjustments needed for people who like to lock in threes. Kind of like how Ultron had his ult charge reduced, you know what I mean? Or Loki had his damage reduced. I feel like that's how it should be. They should be baseline capable of handling 2-2-2. And then you nerf or buff based off what would it be like if they put them in threes. I feel like that would be a lot better balanced choices. Okay. Oh, good against Rocket too? Yeah, I didn't even think about that. You're totally right about that. And then next we have team up abilities. So we have Angela and Thor. I haven't seen them yet. I mean, I haven't tried them. I've seen them on the dev blog, but I haven't tried it. Let's see. So we have Thor. What we got, Angela? Go ahead. Oh, do I have to do it? Oh, I can control it? Yo, I thought Angela threw it. And then I hopped to it. I didn't know that. Can he hop to her ult? Does her ult count as this? Bro, he's basically Black Panther. Wait a second. Bro, my guy is Black Panther. What are we doing? And then if he connects it, he's like tagged you. Oh, but you can't go from infinite range. That is crazy. How far can this dude go? Oh, you can use it even if it doesn't hit anybody? Oh, that's crazy. Bro, that's crazy. What's the cooldown on it though? If it's like 30 seconds, then like it's kind of situational. But let's see. Oh, I whiffed. Oh, if you can't get it, it remains on cooldown. Oh, it is 30 seconds. Crazy how I called that, huh? Yeah, that's something. They might lower that. Only reason why I think they shouldn't lower it is because this dude's too mobile for the character already. But that's cool. I like that. That's some flavor. That's some flavor. He can gap close without actually having to use any of his Thor force. I mean, my bro can just like pop, and you just boom. Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty. Yo, this character's about to be a menace to society with Angela. All right, what's next? Doctor Strange, Magic. All right, let's look at my favorite hero, Magic. All right, what we got?
When things get tense, the dark child tends to come out.
I'm just trying to see like how off can I be for it to work. Do I have to like be nope. You don't have to be precise at all. What happens if you throw it at something single? Nothing. What was that grip range? Dude, that thing snatched. Is that the same voice actor? Or is that a different one? That didn't sound like her. Did it? Yeah, that's a pretty fat grapple range, though. Oh, but can you break it like Spider? Hold up.
Of course you needed help.
Double KO.
Too easy.
Let me see if you can break it like Spider.
Crimson Chain!
What?
Coming in fast.
What the fuck? What the flappers? What was that range, bro? What? What? Oh my god! What? Wait a second. Can it be broke like Spider-Man? Oh, it can. Okay, so it can be broken like Spider-Man. But what was that rate? Can another player break it? Have you guys tried? Like, can another player just walk through and it snaps? Or it doesn't work like that?
Crimson Chain!
Bro, who thought of this?
Needed help.
Bro, like, who was in their bedroom thinking like, you know what? We should give Magic a team up. What you got, bro? What you got? I got a few ideas. I'll bring it to the meeting tomorrow. All right, let me know. Came back, was like, all right, what about this? She has the ability to fly. Hear me out. Why? Because she could do magic, so it makes sense. Okay, so she could fly. Yeah. Okay. But we're releasing Angela, so I feel kind of overkill. Maybe we do that next season. But what about this season? What about attaching people together? Done. Like, bro, did we even think about this?
Not so fast!
That is crazy. I mean, how long is the cooldown, though? If you're telling me Thor has a 30-second cooldown on a freaking jump, and she has a 15-second cooldown on a Final Fantasy 14 boss mechanic. Bruh.
I break your spirit.
Bruh.
Double KO.
That should be 30 seconds. That is way more impactful than Thor. In what freaking world, bro? Okay, next. Okay, the Black Panther Gamma thing. All right, boys. Wait, this one only happens when he's low, though, right? Like, it doesn't happen just off command. He actually has to get low first. I don't think it's... I don't think it's crazy. And 30 seconds is a lot. Why are they like favoritisming Magic, bro? Like seriously, everybody and their mama got a 30-second cooldown. She just gets 15 seconds. Plus she gets cooldown reduction on her little stepping disc. Bro, they playing favorites. They playing I'm about to check another hero. If another team up is 30 seconds, I'm about to write a letter. What about Black Widows? Oh no, hers is like,
Skull pulse ray active.
hers is super short. I remember because I was playing her for a while. Like hers is really short. Yeah, it's 10 seconds. What about his? 20 seconds. My man has a snipe shot for 20 seconds and Magic can literally get 2 KOs in the span of how long this cooldown comes up. Boom, whatever, do your thing, KO. By the time you get back to the map, ready to heal your teammates or do whatever, guess who's back? Back again. Magic's back. About to clap you and your friend. Like, come on, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. Balance changes. Arcane order after strange damage. Reduce the sorcery explosion damage from 12 to 6? That seems so... That's a lot.
I've made my share of
That's this, right? Yeah.
I'm fighting every day.
Of course you needed
Wow, that's a nerf, bro. That's a nerf. That's pretty crazy.
Sorcerer supreme.
She is not as strong anymore. Oh, I wasn't adding in the other thing. Duh. My brain's like off. I was like, that's pretty bad, but I wasn't using the other ability. Okay, try that again.
So it begins.
It's still a pretty heavy nerf. You could feel it. I'm glad though, because that was kind of overkill. It was very hard to play into this character. And a lot of players simply just walk into her and get KO'd repeatedly. So I'm glad that they don't have to think about it as much anymore. Okay, that's pretty much it there. Now let's talk about Angela. How do you guys feel about the patch notes so far though? We can get everything squared away to talk about Angela. It should require you to hit 2 people with it instead of auto grab. Yeah, and that grab range was like ridiculous. All right, my thoughts on Angelina Lopez. Jolie. Okay. Angelina Lopez, is that even a person? How do I feel about this character? So, when I was in Discord, I actually told you guys how I felt about her initially, like without even playing her at all. Now that she's out, my thought process still hasn't changed. I still feel like she's one of those characters that don't really have a place in the game. And that's not to say it's unplayable, because there's a lot of characters in this game kind of like that, where it's like, you do stuff, but like, the thing is she's a tank. So she doesn't have a lot of freedom to not do things a tank shouldn't do. Like, as an example, if you're playing, I don't know, whatever, Black Panther, right? How this guy functions, he kind of do what he wants. He's very like free. Whether or not he's playing with the team, it does not matter. This guy typically will just play his own game and chill, right? Healers, kind of like the same. You're more about trying to position from threats rather than, you know, doing anything else, right? You're more of just trying to enable your team. But as a tank, your role is much more important.
I will protect my sister at any cost.
And I feel like,
To those who stand in my way.
why is she still flying?
Sacred steel.
It was glitched. I feel like she doesn't really have a spot. Now, I will say if you're probably like a quick play player, she'll function way more she'll have a much better function, right? Because this is just more casual. A lot of players' skill levels are varying, but from like a high rank perspective,
At last, our enemies show themselves.
like, it's very gimmicky. It's one of those things that like it works or it doesn't work. Think of Captain America. He works or he doesn't work. There is no in between. You do not have a middle ground Captain America. You either are styling on everybody or you are just useless. Angela is that. Her kit doesn't really have a middle ground. You either pop off and you destroy everybody or you are the most useless character in the game, and we would hope that you switch. That's the feel that I get from her. As I said, you know, depending on your rank, you may have a different experience. Maybe you're playing her and you're going ham and things like that. But once you get to a higher rank where some of these characters just don't work anymore, as I said, Cap is one of those characters. He just will not work anymore. People can aim. You just get blasted. There's nothing she provides. I even thought about her regeneration. Oop, wrong button. I like remapped what they gave me, so it's a little bit different than what I initially played. But this isn't really that much. Like, it might seem like that's crazy HP, but you're not moving. It's not the same as like Thing or Magic or Panther. You are stationary. Now, I will say the only difference is that you get to have a shield, but if you're shielding, you're not doing, like, you're forced to attack in this moment. Otherwise, you just wasted your ability. And how long is it again? So you can't drop for, you're stuck in the air basically for that amount of seconds. Then once you drop down, oh, but you can take off again if you really wanted to. But then you're stuck in the air again.
At last, our enemies show themselves.
It's just a really weird hero. And I think your team's gonna get rolled over quite frequently until people really, really learn how to play this character and really understand when they should and shouldn't be doing things. And even then, her damage is not enough in the air to even compensate. Like this right here, guarantee you're not pulling this off. Someone's gonna tap you out the air. She's not CC immune. You're gonna get got. This, you're gonna get stunned in. And if they're positioning far away, what are you gonna do, you know? Like if you're waiting for your team, you're trying to do something specific, and, you know, your team's kind of like right there, right? And you're like, bro, I'm about to go ham. Let's go. Whatever, right? You're in front of your team, but like, you're not Thor. Thor works because he can't, it's hard to hit that fool. But you're gonna drop down, go in, get scared or shield, and then fly away and just bait your team. This character is gonna troll. I can tell you now, she just doesn't fit what people need in a tank. I think it's a really cool character conceptually though, and I think it's a really cool character just for fun. But again, sometimes when you have to balance that like fun, it's hard because I know for a fact if you're trying to make a character functional, you have limitations. But the one thing about this game, and I think that makes it very fun for a lot of players, is a lot of these characters have no limitation. You have the hero that you know in the game without limits, but that doesn't necessarily make a good character. You know what I mean? Like having a functional kit means that you can't behave a way that that hero might behave in like a comic or might behave in a movie. Like it can't behave that way. But that's not fun. I think to make her like larger than life, this is the kit that they settled with. But I just think when it comes to being functional at a high rank, they're just gonna troll. You don't need her on your team. She's not really a good anti-flyer. She doesn't do, like, she'll burn you. Like she'll get burnt. Like, here's an example. Let's pull our trusty handy dandy Iron Man.
2, 1.
All right. So let's just say we go tit for tat, and that we just hit this guy, right? Tit for tat. Like any competent player would shred me before I even. It's not happening. You're done. So her anti-flyer potential isn't really there. Now you could say, well, you know, what if you just dash in like this? Look at her. You still get shot. You still get shot. There's no protection. You are going to melt whenever you do anything with this character. And that's just not what you want in the tank. You know what I mean? The reason Thor works is because he's hard to hit. The reason Cap works is because he's hard to hit. But once people learn how to aim, and I'm talking about really high ranks, most players probably wouldn't even want to climb that high, so it probably doesn't even like bother you. But this is why a lot of players that are like really high don't like Thor, because you just sit this dude down and you just blow him up. Same thing with the Thing. You sit this dude down and you blow him up. Like, you get to a point where they know how to aim, and whenever you do anything, they'll all focus you. So this means you have one or two options. You're gonna play up, right? You're gonna play like this and just kind of play walls and really just wait for your time to shine, which is fine. Nothing's wrong with that. You can still be a presence, you can still be a force, but it just kind of feels awful because you don't have any range. Or you're gonna spend a lot of your time kind of just going around and being annoying, which you can do like a real flying character, but you're not tanking for your team. And or you just might get shot out the sky. So it's a very hard one for me. It's a very hard one for me. I would have to see what she looks like in high rank, and I'm not gonna be one of those people to do that. Like, I'm not playing her in my game. It's not in ranked. It's not happening. I feel like this is such a throw pick. But I want to see like a really good Angela player on my team. And I want to see what she's capable of. For me personally, the kit doesn't fit how I interpret the game, at least. You know? So I need someone else that's way better at her to make her work in a match, and then I can see what it really looks like. But just how I play the game and how I see the game, it doesn't really have a spot for Angela. So I really can't wait to see some really good player play her and change my mind. 'Cause I want to see it. I do like the character conceptually and all that, but I'm just not putting this on my team. It's kind of one of those heroes that is not worth for me to learn because I'm not going to be playing it. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Kind of like Jeff. It's like, why would I put in hours and hours and hours on Jeff when I know for a fact Jeff is not it? But we will see. We will see. I want someone to prove me incredibly wrong and just stomp games. Like against really good players. I want to see it. Because usually what we see when we watch content creators that get to play early access, these are like some really high ranking players playing against some of the most casual players. So they dumpster people, and it looks like the heroes are insanely broken. But only like a few people really play tryhard. You know what I mean? Most people that play early are very casual. You know, they just want to have fun, make some content. And so if you're going against someone who's like a high ranked player and you're someone who just plays quick play, you're going to get dominated. And the hero's going to look incredible. Actually incredible. But we'll see. We'll see. Like I said. That's just my initial thoughts right now. Even playing her for a bit, I'd get punished. She's a very punishing hero. That's all. She's very punishing. She's cool as freak though. I do like her a lot. But you can tell the difference between Emma, right? Emma is a functional, like she was designed to be functional, right? She was designed with a purpose in mind. What is the purpose? We need to have a character do X, Y, Z. When you look at Angela, there is no purpose.
My birth and past are tainted.
She's
I
just
fight to reclaim them each
she's
day.
just one of those cool characters, you know what I mean? But cool doesn't really do much in high ranks, unfortunately. You need to kind of play what works. This is why a lot of times you hear people say Spider-Man's super weak at top 500. Black Panther super weak. Why are you nerfing? Yeah, but like everywhere else, bro, those things are terror. But this is why you hear a lot of people say the same thing like that. It's because people know how to aim. You're not gonna get away with a lot of things. People communicate a lot more. And you're more of a risk. You're more of a liability than you are a function of the game. Like being able to do that is cool, but think about when you go against players that critically think. That sounds so bad, but y'all know sometimes y'all get some teammates that'll get KO'd the same 10 times. It's like, bro, did you not problem solve this yet? But like if you were to do that, it'll stop working eventually. It's like Jeff, right? The higher you climb, the less Jeff works. The higher you climb, the less this character works. You're not gonna get away with this repeatedly. Character's gonna just not having it. Okay, anyway, let me catch up. I just want to kind of finish my thoughts there. I'm gonna catch up. I wasn't ignoring you guys, as I said before. For those listening to the replay or the VOD, maybe cleaning their house or whatever, I don't want it to be just broken up in bits and pieces. I want them to be able to kind of understand everything at face value without having to hear it jump around and skip around and stuff like that. As always, anybody want to play some matches? You guys know I always end the stream with some matches. Does anybody want to play some quick play? Anyone want to hop in? You guys know the drill. Members, you guys get priority as always. If you are not a member, you can still play, but if a member wants to play, then obviously they get to hop in first. Just do pop in often YouTube and request to join. And you guys can hop on in. Feel free. Let me catch up in chat though. As I said, I wasn't ignoring you guys. I was just trying to finish what I was talking about. Okay. I like this patch. I'm kind of scared about magic. I'm always scared about magic. Again, playing against 5 Angelas in free battle is whoa. Thank God you can ban here. Oh yeah, because they allow you to play more than one. Is that what you're talking about? I haven't even tried that mode yet. I'm afraid because there's more than one of any of these characters are a pain. How would you guys feel if they had a mode where you could only have one hero per match? That means there's not there's only Doctor Strange on your team, but not on the enemy team. There's only Hela on your team, not on the enemy team. Like, how do you? I wonder how like people would feel. I feel like that'd be a crazy hardcore mode. Imagine a pick ban phase where you're picking the character and nobody else can use. I would actually think I would like that. We just need more characters because, you know, there's not enough, but I feel like that'd be pretty crazy. Leg, hello, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. There is Zeno. I don't think I said, I don't think I said hello to you, but I did read your stuff. Angela Flanks could be crazy. Yeah, I think that I'm pretty sure she's loud, but Lauren said she wasn't. But I think she is loud when she decides to start charging. But maybe she is quiet, or at least quieter. I do know that sometimes sounds muffle other sounds in the game. I feel like Angela is like a Wolverine, but tank. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. A little more battlefield control than the average tank, sort of. Well, if you start leaving, then you're not a presence anymore. But I guess if she slams on the backline and just destroys your backline, kind of like the Thing, that's when she's going to get very disruptive, and that's when she's going to be a problem, right? Because you can imagine if she does what the Hulk does or does what the Thing does, where she can drop and then just leave instantly, she can just kind of spam that over and over and over again. However, as I said before, when you get to a high enough rank, it doesn't really work anymore. Even Hulk players gets kind of obliterated. Thing players get obliterated. When people are more aware that you're going to come in, they'll just wait for you to do it, and then they'll just fight you, and then they'll move forward. I think a lot of lower ranks, generally what happens with your front line is your front line tends to move forward as someone's like approaching, and so your supports get obliterated because your DPS is focused on what's in front and your tank's focused on what's in front, and it was just a very mismanaged time frame. And so it seems like, oh my god, you guys aren't peeling, you guys are doing, but every time the tank goes aggressive, the person gets doped. This is why patience is a key with characters that dive and things like that. You need to really play it out and play it slow to deal with them. So I feel like she'll be a menace in that way because she can take off. But the thing is, once she leaves, she can't come back for 12 seconds. That's a very long time to not have a presence on the ground. So that'll be very interesting. But I think she's gonna get a buff though. She's gonna get a buff for something. If you play a little bit closer to your team though, a little bit more to the front line, it could be useful. She could be more team oriented, I guess. But you just fly to the point on New York through, though, kinda. Really? If she seeks right now, feels bad, man. I don't think she's that awful. I don't think she's that awful. Remember, if you guys want to play, feel free. Just request to join Poppin' Often YouTube and we can get some matches in. Should we play quick play or arcade? I don't want to play any of these modes. What's Conquest though? I wanted to try this one. Or was it free? Wait, which one's the one? Defeat enemies to... No, not this one. No, not that one. Well, it was Conquest, this one, right? No duplicate. Is this the same thing as this? This one tells you to collect. This one just has lives. I want to try that once. Let's try that one. Don't hate me, guys. I want to try it once. We got one more spot. If anybody wants to hop in, please feel free to hop on in. I'm going to play whatever doesn't get played. She sounds like a jet. Okay, so she does make noise. I was like, dude, I swear she makes noise. I swear she makes noise. There's no way that character is that massive, just flying around as a tank, silent. Didn't you pop your push next to the person instead of trying to fly them across the field? If she could push while on the ground, I think that'd be a really good quality of life, and that would be beneficial. I don't know if that's something that they want to do. But I think that'd help a lot. I do agree with you though. I wouldn't try to I wouldn't try to look for a push from giga far away, because yeah, it's not gonna work out. But she's definitely interesting, and I do like this style. I do. I just think that she requires a lot of patience and a lot of practice, cause I guarantee that she will make one mistake and get obliterated for it. Again, you guys, we got one more spot. Feel free to request to join if you guys want to play. Otherwise, we're going to get this party started. I also was thinking for this season, I only do my ranked climb when I'm streaming. Would that be something you guys would want to watch? I want to try to put like, because I don't do a lot of gameplay on my channel for Marvel Rivals. I do a lot of guides, but no gameplay. But I want to try to put some more of that on the channel. So maybe stream more, maybe like play some matches and record it like I did before when it was hear my thoughts where I would talk. But I also feel like if I do hear my thoughts, I have to smirk. You know what I mean? I don't talk if I stream like ranked, I still talk, but not to that extent because I'm still focusing. But when I'm smurfing, I can like say everything because I don't have to pay attention. Watching your rage about the support line. Yo, true. Instantly banned on camera. But yeah, I wanted something like that. So I haven't decided if I want to do gameplays for you guys and streams, one or the other. But yeah, I wanted to just like give you guys more footage of me actually playing the game. Because the only people that can watch me are the ones that are members, because they're able to add me, so they'll just spectate my game. But you loved my 3 account series where you talked about each rank for each role. Okay, that's a different series. That one's how to get out of each rank, but I made another one where it was kind of like I was talking about concepts. And that one took a lot of talking. That one was hard. But maybe I can do... I don't know. I feel like if I just post gameplay of me playing a match, it's not exciting. You know, I feel like you'd like more if I just played on stream. Right? Unless there's something specific I'm trying to accomplish with that gameplay, but just having me like be like, hey, here's a match. Like, it's not that exciting. I would need some extra like oomph to make you guys want to watch it. All right. Oh, you can pick the same hero in this one? So we could all just be Angela. Oh, God. That's crazy. I want to test a few things with Bucky real quick. I want to test a few things with him.
4, 3, 2, 1. Only one team wins this.
You'll watch that? Yeah, it'd be great. Max Shield and Angela? Oh, God. I didn't think about that one. Dude, I just got on. Just because I didn't skip? That player is thirsty. Crazy. I should have skipped it. What's up, TR? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Bro, they are going at it up there. My screen is smaller than normal. So because I'm not playing on my TV. So I always have to adjust my aim. Yeah, like the way that she plays, I don't think would work if you're getting healed. You know what I mean? I do like that she's really fast though. Like, she's faster than I thought. Me and Lauren had this talk a few days ago where she was like, she seems pretty fast. And I was like, it doesn't look that fast. It looks like cap speed. I think it is kind of close to cap speed. But it needs to be because she's huge. She's ginormous. Where are you, bro? Jesus. Oh yeah, Bucky would just tear her up. Look at that. Okay, I shouldn't have ulted that early. What I think though is like, I think she can be a menace, but the downtime of which she can't dive back on the ground again, I think is pretty substantial. Relax, bro. But I think that ult is really good. Like I think that's a good ult. Being able to just snare everybody, that's pretty insane. But how fast does it charge? Has anyone played a real match? And seen? Yeah, see? You kind of see what I mean. Dude, that ult lasts forever. What in the hoo-haws?
I am ready to put on a show.
Bruh. Bro. Dude, having multiple of one hero is crazy. How am I getting double teamed, bros? That's actually funny about the scarecrows. Where is she going? Bro, she is on a journey. Oh, that's my teammate. Cooked. Why they gotta play Hella? Why you taking out Hella? Why you taking out Hella, bro?
I always come back.
There's 2 Luna Snows? That's crazy. So the only difference between this, other than the TDM style, is that the ability to Oh, where was I aiming? Pick the same character. Yo, we're gaming. So there's no way to avoid that. Can you block it? Like if you were playing Strange, would you just straight up block that thing? I would assume. Yeah, I put her to the ground for you. I put her to the ground for you, Lauren. I helped. Yo, she's thunderclapping me. Relax. Yo, I hear it, but I don't see it. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh! Oh! Well, it's like Michael Myers. I hear you, but I don't see you. Actually, you don't even hear Michael, bro. Stop ulting me. I can't even fall? That's broken. You guys see my point why I said she's gonna get obliterated in high ranks? That right there. She couldn't even KO me through Ultron, bro. Oh, I thought there was a freaking jump pad. That's how you know I don't play this map. Oh, you can shoot the ult? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That was like, that thing lasts for ages. I want to try it now. Boop. Nice. Nice. Dude, Loki's trying to heal at Angela? Good luck. You gonna see a rocket every game? I feel like Luna on an Angela would be nasty though, dude. Get away from me. It reminds me of those like harpies. If anyone's ever played games that like have harpies in them, where they're just freaking on top of your head. Like, bro, leave. That's so funny. Oh, he gotta pull out the Star-Lord ult. He hit me though. Whoop. Leave me alone, Angela. Like, get a life, bro. My brain is having a hard time processing. There's more than one. So every time I deal with one, another one shows up and it's like, wait a second, that's not the same one. It's a different one. Bro, why don't they like... Oh, Bucky can interrupt the push? Oh, yeah. I didn't know movement can, so that means Hulk can. Yeah. Hulk would just stop it. Thor would stop it. Yo, Angela needs a buff. She needs a buff for sure.
Judge, jury, executioner!
I am ready to put on a show.
For sure. Make her invulnerable for that. That seems like kind of troll. But I do really think they should make her invulnerable. That sucks. They're just pocketing him. She's like a hit and run. She's just annoying. It's like if Cap could fly, bro. If Cap could fly, that's Angela. Just get out of my face. Leave me alone. I don't deserve the abuse. Holy. Oh my God. Yo, that character is out, bro. She is a flying Captain America. That's actually hilarious. I got you though.
Only 60 seconds left.
That's actually funny.
Well, you can't expect to win.
That's actually funny. That was fun. That was fun. Okay, I want to see. What is that? Oh, that's just the crest for the mode. I want to see what she's like in a real match, though. That was an actual fun game, though. That was horrible. I just like being pushed around by women, I guess. That's just... Papa, what do you do with your life for your pastime? Well, I have a good time being shoved around by women. I don't... Other than that, I don't know. Any other sane person? I don't like that. I just feels horrible being pushed around. Me? It was a great time. I'm so stupid, dude. That's so funny. I don't know where you are. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, man. Okay. I'll feel. I don't really care what I play. I got Cloak and Dagger Lord yesterday, guys. Please give me a like for that. A little like, a little round of applause. You're like, Poppin', I got that like on season 0. Why did it take you 4 seasons? Well, I intentionally stopped playing her repeatedly. I did not want to play that character to save my life, but I had to.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost.
There's barely any cover from the Hella. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a different map. I didn't think it was going to be that.
But that should not stop us from trying to achieve it.
30 seconds.
I've been Adam gaming lately.
Get ready.
I noticed last season, towards the end, a very high percentage of my matches were just throws.
Slay list?
And most of them were Adam. But, I guess at the end of the season, people just, like, get very weird.
Track, but I didn't take it literally. The battle starts in
Like, my team and the enemy team, there's just a lot of throws. I'm just like, what's going on? Why y'all playing like that? Grow up. What y'all doing? Oh, we got the Thor? We get to see the beauty Thor? Oh wait, and we got the Luna? Bro. The actual mains are out to play today.
Thanks so much. Keep going.
Oh, there's an Angela. Do we have one? Okay, we do. I was like, where's ours? I always mess up that combo because I get a little too antsy. And then I don't do the actual auto attack.
I am at your service.
It's actually C&D Lord Honor recently. Okay. My new main Loki hit Grandmaster by playing C&D? There's two sides of my brain that wants to... You got the Poppin that wants to congratulate you for hitting GM. Then the other side of my brain, because whenever I play with Cloak and Dagger players, man, they throw my games. They do, they do. So you have that half that's just thinking about all the Cloak and Dagger teammates that I done had. Oh yeah, they added the new mode to rank now, huh? The resource rumble. Has anyone gotten that in their ranked game? Is it frequent, or it's kind of like? That's why I don't like you. Y'all bullying them, bro. Y'all bullying them. Y'all need to relax. These dudes over here trying to have a good normal game, and y'all over here all on y'all mains. Sit down. What y'all doing? Y'all toxic. Then Blade says, hell yeah. Y'all toxic, Blade. Hell yeah. Oh, that's actually hilarious. I definitely feel Angela's way better on offense than defense. I want to see what she plays like on defense though. Let's just shield back here. Should be fine if you guys get lit. Oh, he's too far, or she's too far. Couldn't ult her back. How do you not throw a C&D main? Help! I'm very particular about my supports. I think the main thing with like characters like C&D is they just enable players. You know what I mean? If you're used to getting away with things because you're not punished for it, and then you reach a rank where you're punished for it, you might look like you're throwing a lot, but it's just you weren't punished. That's kind of how Cloak and Dagger gets away with things. Like, you gotta think, when a Cloak and Dagger runs into a Magneto that can land every single ult, you could tell they don't know what to do. But if you're a really good Cloak and Dagger player, if you get smacked once, okay, and then you're gonna learn, and you're not gonna do it again. That's just kind of like a just an example. But there's a lot of heroes that kind of let you bypass the basics and help you climb. And usually the Cloak and Dagger one is it. I saw a few people getting boosted towards the end of the season too. You could tell because they hide their profiles, but you could tell by the performance of one and then the other that they're getting boosted, which kind of sucks. And I'm not talking about, oh, I'm just playing with my friend. No, I'm talking about straight up boosted. Like, that's totally different than playing with your friends. These dudes are actually like paying someone to help them climb. You could tell. You feel so much better? Yeah, I knew that change was gonna be disgustingly strong. Luna Snow is stupid. Like, I barely aimed. Hey, I was healing. Okay. We lost one. If someone wants to hop in their spot, who do we even lose? Oh, we lost Adolfo. Are you done? Oh, you just said you're gonna get off for a sec? Okay. We'll leave your spot open then, unless someone else wants to hop in. If they're gonna come back. Invisible CCs. Yeah, what is the push like? If she gets close to you and tries to like stick you, and she just pushes her, and then that's that. You don't get no play then, yeah? I'm waiting for Gambit to come out and be like Twisted Fate from League of Legends. Bro's gonna pick a gold card and stun someone directly, no issue. That'd be the most toxic gameplay ever. Having a point and just pointing click stun. That'd be super toxic. Oh, these guys are some gamers.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
These guys are some gamers. Oh, Lord. These guys are about to be a problem. I feel. I don't care what y'all want to play. Vortex grounds her and pushes her away. Ult slows her a lot. Yeah, I was assuming. I did forget about the slow from flying characters though. Yeah, Adolfo, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking like there's not really much. There's not really. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so you guys know I wasn't like being just like a Debbie Downer with the character. I was literally giving you my real thoughts. Like that character realistically will get punished super frequently in high ranks, super frequently. And then you guys just say, oh yeah, you could just do that. You could just do that. You could just do that. It's like, okay, you guys understand where I'm coming from. I'm not being no Debbie Downer. Like, she is punishable, dude. Like, she is what if there's a Wolverine? No, she just dashes into Wolverine and Wolverine just grabs her? But I guess she can fly instantly. Alright, we got a Angela and a Hulk. Let's see what Angela got on offense. Oh, Jesus! Okay, she's serious about hers. Oh, there's a BP? Of course, of course. Oh, I misclicked so bad. I'm gonna light him up should he come through that doorway, though. Oh. Dude, I thought he was gonna come through. Okay, well, y'all got him. Did I not heal? I think I'm like focusing on shooting. I'm sorry. I think I'm like hard. I think I'm hard focusing on shooting the pants, and I wasn't healing. I'm sorry. I got you now, though. I got you now. I'm thinking. I'm using my brain. Panther. Oh my God. I deserve it. Okay, that's my fault. One thing I'm gonna still play him actually. One thing that makes playing Adam very difficult is the fact that he only has 250 HP. So like Black Panther requires 2 spears and 2 dashes to take out someone who's 250 HP, but he requires a little bit more oomph to take out a 350 HP target. If I get smacked by an ability or a stray shot, then my HP is way lower, you know what I mean? And it just makes it so much easier for this character to KO. That's like my downside to 250 HP characters. Okay. I'll stop trolling. I'm sorry, team. We got this.
Friends, we need to fall back.
Oh, that takes a lot of damage to destroy. Is it even worth? Okay, I'm getting way too close, bro. Way too close. I'm just positioning like cheeks. Yo, that Angela. Bro, you just see an Angela. You just see Angela flying around, bro? That's the funniest thing ever. Did you see her flying around? You're just like, all right, brother. Or I guess sister. It's so funny. I hate that character, bro. Oh, they brought out the magic. Oh, no. My worst nightmare. Not today, Panther. Not today, young Pan. Oh, but there's a magic. I kind of thought more people were going to get KO'd, and I also didn't think that magic was going to come up there that quickly. God, I hate that character. Holy crap, I hate magic, dude. That's one of those characters that gets on my freaking last. All right, baby girl. I got something for you. I got something for you. I'm about to light you up. Burn out all your highlights.
Got it.
Bro, the thing that I hate the most about magic is like she doesn't have to aim. Look at her. Just spam and attack, bro. Oh, I had to reload, or that was me. Just spam and attack, dude. I'm trying, Lunar. I am. Oh, no. I'm trying. Oh, no. Lunar, I'm sorry. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yo, Puka. Yo, Puka freaking. Puka dove right into my ult because I definitely wasn't changing my position for you. Get my cheeks clapped. Actually so annoying. Why did they buff magic? Yeah, I don't know. I already know. I knew she was broken since season 0. The kit is just ridiculous. But I'm guessing they just really like magic, and so they keep making her better and better each season. I don't know. Or it's because they keep introducing more characters that she kind of struggles with, and they're buffing based off anticipation. You know what I mean? Rather than they pre-buff her, basically. You don't know she'll struggle, but we're assuming because we're releasing Angela, and there's also Ultron that she struggled. Like, we're prematurely just buffing. We're prematurely buffing just in case, but I feel like that's not the way we should approach this. But you can see how magic can't handle me because I'm flying, right? So if you add Angela into the mix, and it's like, oh, well, she can't play the game. Let's buff. Which is just, I don't know. It's weird to think about if that's the approach. I mean, because I'm not sure. I'm just saying that's the only thing that makes logical sense. Did he ult me? Bucky is crazy.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have
Crazy how they swapped off of Magic. They swapped off of Magic. They swapped off of Panther because I went Ultron. That's crazy. But then they swapped to more melee heroes, which doesn't really make much sense. Oh. Uh-oh. Strange is coming through. Can't see Thor. Now I can. My FPS is dropping, bro. What? Why? Oh, is it because of Angela? I tried, brother. I tried, Thor. I promise. What you doing, bro? Strange, what you doing? Oh, he's still in the air? Bro, that guy was flying for so long. That guy was flying for so long. How did I miss that? Good job, guys and girls. That's what I like to see. Another epic victory. Crazy that I couldn't play what I wanted to play because someone wants to play Magic and Black Panther and be toxic. Crazy. Crazy. Actually insane. I feel like you're on permanent bubble duty and it didn't work because I still got booty blasted. So, you know, but I appreciate the attempt. I was more kind of like sad about Lunar because they kept going for her first. So it's like, hey, I'm sorry. Can't do much for you. After you use your little cloak ability or whatever, you're on your own. Don't got much I could do for you. They were all sweats until they weren't. Yeah, I told you. Looking at their like player cards, I was just like, oh, this is about to be one of those matches. This is about to be one of those matches, bro. We got one more spot if anybody wants to hop in. You could see though, like the difference between how I react to a Black Panther and a Magic versus like how probably your supports react. This is why I kind of like, I always teach it, you know? It's like if you're gonna get attacked by something that's diving you, you need to be in the vicinity of your team if you want to get helped. If I want to get mag bubbled, I gotta be near Mag. Like, if Mag has to search for me, Mag can't bubble me. I mean, it's super simple, but a lot of the supports that I play with are just all over the place. Sorry, I was trying to hear you while you were getting smacked by Strange. Oh yeah, I didn't expect to get KO'd there. I didn't think his flight lasted that long. That dude was in the air for Angela 2.0. All right, we'll start at that. Are you guys good to go before I click the button? Just emote so I can see it in the lobby. You guys don't have to type. You're gonna try melee form now? Wait, you were just flying the entire time? You were flying the entire time. Let's roll it out. Feels so much better playing with you guys, man. Playing ranked feels so stressful. Like, it feels so awful. But then playing with you guys, it's like I know you guys already. So if you guys just start feeding my matches, I feel better about it. Isn't that weird? I feel like I shouldn't feel better about you guys feeding my matches. But it just feels better. It's like, I know it's not personal, you know? Then if I get clapped, I know that you guys aren't going to throw my matches because I'm playing something that you guys don't want me to play. It's nice. This seems like a perma feature matches. I don't know about that. Celestial lobbies and above are such a small world. Yeah, same people. That's why I said the avoid list aren't enough. But if you avoid people, you'll notice that your queue times are also very long. So kind of just stuck. There's a DPS I was playing. I forgot which one it was. Was it Punisher?
30 seconds before you attack.
I thought I was practicing one of them. Maybe it was him.
Hey, I saw that turret thing. How much you want
But yeah,
for sale? What are you kidding?
if you avoid them,
Maybe for other people.
you'll have longer lobbies, but also you can't avoid them all because you'll probably get 2 games later the same person that threw your match and they might just throw it again. I had a Jeff on the enemy team
Battle starts
throw on purpose last night, just for nothing.
2.
Just threw on purpose. Just didn't heal his team and
Mission area.
walked off the map with, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, how do you have an account still? That's not something you just decide to do this one time. That's something that you do on a regular basis, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting lit up and I was in a really, really bad position. I shouldn't have done that. My bad, my bad. I got a little comfortable.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Healing magic. Can't see nobody. Bro, who plays Cat, bro? Like, seriously? Who plays that kid? Okay, I need to take out their Jeff because he's just getting pocketed. But it's hard to because I have to be on like an off angle. But if I'm too much on an off angle, then I get KO'd by their like their divers. Yeah, that Jeff is just making it very difficult. Like those are the only moments where that character does well, as in little narrow spots like that.
Now I'm getting mad.
I might play a dive though. Get back there. That's funny.
Battlefield ready again.
Why am I getting such heavy FPS drops when Strange opens portals all of a sudden? Like, what is that? That can't be part of the... That needs to be changed. We need to fix that ASAP, NetEase. Bruh, he is tinky. I want to ult, but gotta make sure that I'm healed. There's a Jeff here. This cap is just on me, bro. He is just on me like white on rice. How's Angela? I haven't gotten to play her yet. I think a lot of people think she's very, very fun. But functionality wise, I think in that really, like in high ranks, she's pretty rough to pull off. But I think she lives up to what they were going for sure. Like, I might seem a little bit anal when I say, oh, you know, playing the character in high rank, blah, 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 blah. But that's kind of the opinion I would assume most people want from me. They don't really want the quick play opinion. I feel like she's gonna get buffed though. But she's crazy. I like going against her. It's like a fun... She's one of those characters that are oppressive, but not so oppressive where she's like mindless, you know? Like she requires skill. And I love going against characters that require skill because it means you have wiggle room. You have stuff like Cat where they just sit on you, or the Thing, they just sit on you, and it's just like, that's not fun, you know what I mean? But the characters you can move around and outplay and wiggle around and you don't feel helpless when they're sitting on you. Those are always the fun ones to play against, in my opinion.
Need some ranged fire. Here they come.
Oh my gosh, I saw her too, but I was just assuming I'd be okay.
Enemy inbound. We don't budge an inch.
Thinking if I want to continue to play Punisher. Oh, we have a DS, Doctor Strange.
I still need you.
Probably try Wanda.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Jesus, dude. That's what I mean though. Like, this is kind of a good topic to bring up too, because it's not like Angela herself
Weapons are too
is bad,
I'm not a
but
hero. I'm the
there's certain
Punisher.
things that tanks need to do to make so sure that they like help the team in a way, right? But Angela doesn't really have anything like that, you know?
30 seconds before you attack.
If she's in the air, she's not part of the team. If she's on the ground, she's probably gonna get exploded. You don't really have a lot of wiggle room for it. That's kind of what I mean by like her character
It is my only world.
being functional.
I will fight for it.
Because like I think all the Angelas we've been playing against and with, I think they've been fine.
2,
But you could tell their presence aren't there when they're in the air.
is capture the mission area. Got it?
I too.
Yeah, my FPS went down on that Strange Portal too. I don't know, and I'm on PlayStation, so it does not make sense. Well, I should drop that hard. Has to do with this patch. Hopefully they fixed it.
Feeling stronger already.
That Jeff is really pocketing this cap. Like, holy moly.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Maybe I just go to their backline instead of focus cap. Maybe I just leave them alone. Hog? Hog? Hog. I hear footsteps. I'm not aiming. I got the KO. Not aiming. Gaming.
Advantage gained in the material plane.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just like bum rush their backline. Just be a flanker. That Jeff will know my fear. I mean, his fear. My fear?
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
Gaming? Oh. Well, that's a problem. You're still alive? Oh, bro. Oh, can't do much for you there.
Now, a disappearing.
Sorcerer Supreme! You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
3 healers is always a fun thing to play in a quick play match. I tell you. Ain't nothing more fun than 3 healers. Bro, where are we gonna get our just an AoE explosion that
You're not going anywhere.
anti heals? Dude, she is way weaker than she was before. It's kind of crazy. They're gonna buff her again. She is way weaker than she was before. With the Doctor Strange team up. She's so weak. What? They need to buff her again. Alright. I'll play Ultron, because that's what these dudes freaking... Actually so insane. I have to conform. How did I get it? That was weird. Hog? Oh, I'm trying. There's just Jeff here. In my face. In my face. Oh, limit with the save. Let's go. That's funny. I feel... I actually could have just went the thing. We could have ran 3 tanks, to be honest. Or I could have played Iron Fist or Magic. I feel I could have done that. But I didn't, because I'm a troll. That's okay. My FPS was dropping too. That is all right. Cam, were you gonna come? If Cam is here, we'll play one more for Cam. The Caminator. Walking home now? All right. I'll be right back. Feel free to shoot that thing. Take your time. Don't feel like you have to rush. And then we'll play one more with Cam, and then we'll call it a night. Now that you guys are kind of seeing Angela more in the real match, how do you guys feel about her? Like, conceptually versus, like, reality. Like, what does she feel like having it on your team? What does she feel like playing against people? Against things that might counter? Like, what do you guys see her as now versus what she kind of looked like highlighted? You haven't played her yet, Lauren? We need to let Lauren play Angelo. What? What's going on? What's going on? Sometimes I don't realize she's hitting me until I'm low. That's kind of how I feel. Unless she like actually slams down on you. Thank you for telling me. First things first, I said, oh yeah, I said I thought you were playing her, Lunar. But I guess you were Jeff and you were underground, or you stole her ult as Loki? But I thought you had your name over her. So I was like, And then, what else did I say after that? Oh yeah, then I read Puka's comment where it says she def can't carry, that's for sure. And I was like, she's more of an assistant, I think. I don't think she has the power to really be a threat. You know, like a diver's job to be in the backline is to be a threat. But if you're missing shots, or like you just said, you're not doing enough damage, or you don't time it right, you're not really much of a threat. And that kind of goes out the window. If you're playing frontline, well, you can't really open up like Strange. So what do you do? What do you do? And that's the problem. You know what I mean? Maybe she's a good peeler. I wouldn't know. We just sit and wait for like the thing. But like, how realistically, unless you communicate, how many of your guys' Angela dives, whether you've been on the spear or you've been the one using the spear, how many of it actually leads to something else, like a capitalizing, you know, on it? Not many, I don't think. But she's more like the assistant. Yeah.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Let Lauren play Angela, because she hasn't gotten the player yet. See what the Laurinator can do. I'll feel again. I'm not tripping. Do whatever y'all want to do. Down with the Jeff, okay. Do you want to tank Puka, or you want to DPS? We don't even have any random. we're all in a party this time.
30 seconds before you attack. Get
All right.
ready.
What do I want to play? I don't even know, dude. Is it crazy? I don't really like playing DPS that much. I'm not a DPS player.
Gotta be an optimist.
4, 3,
Even in like FF14, I don't usually play DPS. Although Reaper was clean. Reaper was clean. That's such a good job.
Patience and
That's like the only DPS job. I guess I played Monk. But Monk was kind of one of those, like, I had to pick something. But Reaper was actually clean. Really clean job. I'm landing all my shots. For sure. Okay, Lunar, is that you? Let him know. Uh-oh. Thank you, Lunar. You're scaring me. Hope you know that. I am whiffing. Oh, that one should have hit that. There we go. Oh, that one should have hit too. What you doing, girl? Okay, we're not gonna worry about Angela because she can't do nothing. Angela is such a weird hero. Why you gotta bring out the magic, bro? Why am I so toxic to magic players, man? You know what? It's not even players, bro. I just don't like the character. But going against her. Of course, now you gotta bring out your lord.
Ease down. Help get that vehicle
I will say though,
I got some unfinished business.
I will say I do like the character though. Like Magic is the character that I always found cool. I loved her little edginess. I always loved how she sounded. But uh-oh. I'm just asking to get KO'd here. Oh, I deserved it. But in the game, I just don't like dealing with that character, so I don't like that character.
Still breathing, still fighting.
But I do like the character itself. I always liked Magic. Man, that's a lot of damage for one shot.
Extra. Never miss. Can't dodge this one. If the king wants his statue, we're gonna deliver.
Let's go. Bro, you telling me I didn't land that shot? I heard it tick. You're so... Oh my goodness. She's lucky she teleported. Because I was going to clap them cheeks. You see what I mean, guys? That character just gets obliterated out the sky by anybody who can aim. And I'm not even a good DPS player. But heaven forbid you playing in Celestial, Eternity, OneAboveAll. Character's gonna get Smeckledorfed on. I think if you have a Luna... Like, give the snowflake to her, though, she'll be more potent. Even though Lauren's going ham.
Don't let the spiders get close. Needed that boost.
Nice. Oh, I feel like I should have had that, but I couldn't see him. Never miss. Oh, wrong one. Dude, it's like I'm not doing damage. Did they nerf him, Loki? Oh, there it goes. Just let us cap. Let us cap.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. That's 3.
Wait, what? Oh, Angela. Yo, sometimes I can't tell if that's my Angela or theirs.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Okay, that Magic just doesn't play Magic. I mean, it is quick play after all. Yeah, like I said, I think Angela's just better as an assistant rather than like an actual carry.
So close. This is your big chance.
It's too easy when you never miss.
Dude, I pushed her really far. Trying to get that Emma. Oh boy. I was really hoping I can get that headshot.
We got company.
I like want to get closer, but I know if I do, I'm gonna get punished. So I don't really have an option. Really just like chill out and pray I can land. Magic's behind us. Oh no. I got clipped on the wall when I jumped. I shouldn't even have popped that ult. I should have actually waited until I got a support ult.
You may not be so breathing, still fighting.
Still breathing, still fighting.
Is it hot in here or is it just me?
What about the young HT? I was really into this character for a while. Then I stopped playing him.
Whoever they are, they don't look friendly.
Let's see if we can get in there. Can't see nothing, but we just hope that hits.
Little metal spiders? So creepy. Come on, people, panther speed.
Oh my lord, he is on me.
Ooh, that felt nice. Dodge this.
Only 60 seconds left.
Okay, I need to get on that Jeff. That dude's being just babysat though. I have ult soon. She survived, bro. That's crazy. Nice. Not today. Not today. Not today. Not today. Get up out of here, Jeff. Get up out of here. Get up out of here with that. Let's go. Good job, team. Good job, team. That's what I like to see. Fat W's. Know what I'm trying to say? Fat wins. Letter W's. Know what I'm trying to say? W's. D-U-B. Woos. Okay, that's what I'm trying to see. Let's go. Good job, guys. I didn't die thanks to heals. Is that what it was? Okay, professional opinion, Lauren. Do you feel like you were popping off, or do you feel like they had no clue what you were doing and you just kind of got away with a lot? What are we looking at? What? Dumb. Yeah, dumb. Is this Oregon? Possibly. Oh, speaking of which, I just realized I didn't turn my server back on. This is why I wasn't getting games last night or the few other nights before. Y'all scammed me. Who was it? Banned for life. Was it Cam? I forgot who it was. I forgot who it was. It was one of y'all. That was a good match though. It was Lauren. Oh no, you were on Lauren. Oh, it was you, Cameron. See? The things I do for love. Those are some good games, though. Overall, I don't think this particular patch brought anything crazy. But I'm scared because that means 4.5 is going to bring something crazy. I don't want that at all. We still have that new map dropping on the 25th, so I can't wait to see that too. But thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate you guys being here. It was a pleasure streaming. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for sure. And when it comes to my games, I'll either stream them or record them, something like that. That doesn't mean I won't play offline, but still kind of want to give you guys some more gameplay. So if I do some ranked, try to do it on stream a little bit more. Anyway, peace, late. Great rest of your day or night, and until next time, you know what I always say. Think you guys are doing what? Often. Will often. Have a great rest of your evening or your day, whenever you're watching.